Let's see if this works now. Yeah, there we go. Alright, cool. Perfect. Sweet. Okay. Yeah, so we're gonna do this. We're gonna chill. We're not gonna worry about music right now. We'll listen to some good RS3 stuff and just talk through it. We do have Ashihama coming out this week, which is gonna be fun. Unfortunately, we're not gonna be doing any of it, but you know. Why are people making their things all the way over here, all the way over there? This is not helpful, dude. I need people to make their fires closer. That pause, dude. That pause, though. Alright, what's now? Okay, that's done. Alright, yeah. World 301 is still going to be the best for just people adding fires. Making this as quick as possible. There we go. Oh, let me do this real quick, and then we'll do a flip. Finish that flip. That's a quick 30K. Easy 30K. Took 2 minutes. And that's the goal. We'll do, we're gonna do an easy 30K every few minutes and keep it moving along. I'm curious how Ashihama is gonna be. I'm very interested in watching people do some content of that. Fortunately, that won't be us. So, if you want some boring stuff, some account building, I do have a lot of goals. I've kind of reevaluated from where I was, and I realized my headspace was, I was like limiting myself in terms of what I thought I could do. Because the big thing we need is like 70 smithing to unlock a lot of the high-end quests. I think we might need to do 70 construction, but I think that's doable pretty quickly. I think that's doable pretty quickly. But this one we basically have banked. I think the main reason I haven't been doing this is because I wanted to just smelt my way up to 70 basically. But I don't have a bunch of, I'm missing coal basically. But I have 2,000 myth bars in the bank that I think once I hit 68 you can do into myth plate bodies, which is what I'd prefer to do as well. But if I need to use some of them to get up there before doing plate bodies, then it's fine. I just need to suck it up and do it, because it'll be more efficient to just have it done than to sit around waiting. So yeah, so this Oh, this is the wrong setup. Hold on. I don't even have the right thing on the bottom screen. I was like, what is... And it's all like jacked up anyways. Let's do that. And then... Hold on. What the frick? Why are they both the same? Oh, it's a copy? Okay. Why are they... Oh, because it's the same application, so they're jacking up. Okay. Well, this isn't working how I thought it was. I guess because I've used it before, but it was with not two of the same application. Whoops. Where's my fire? There he is. Why you make it all the way over here, bruh? Stop making it all the way over here. Okay. There we go. There's 51. All right. Is there... What do I need to do? Game capture? There we go. That's what I need to add. We figured it out, boys. There we go. We got there in the end. No worries. Yeah, so sorry that this is probably not going to be the most exciting content for the time being, because I was trying to make my money before on this account before coming back so that we could start with like questing and whatnot, but we were able to get like 2.5 mil, but we're still a couple mil short of a bond. I think I can get it within a few days, so I think by the end of the week we'll definitely have it. But we've got to do some work in the meantime to get it done. So, which is fine because we're gonna knock out some requirements for RFD in the meantime by doing it this way, anyways. So it's not the worst thing in the world, and we're doing this like at least this fairly cheaply, and every level after this will be making money with anchovy pizzas. We've been doing like smithing and crafting as well in a money making way, so we've been getting XP. What the frick, dude? Oh, is if what happened to the other screen, dude? Why did it... I gotta remember not to throw my pin up on there. That would be good. I don't get why it went black like that. That's weird. Nope, wrong one. That's the right one. There we go. There we go. So this year, my goal is to, we're gonna be continuing to play the RuneScape accounts, but I want to get more consistent with doing variety stuff. Earlier this year, I finished up, what did I finish? I finished one game. I don't even remember anymore. Oh, Outer Worlds. I finished up Outer Worlds from the end of last year. There wasn't too much more. There was basically one major planet, which was like a bunch of quests, but didn't love it in the end. It was a lot of fun. The RPG mechanics are really, really solid. The gameplay was really, really solid. Story was interesting and unique, but it didn't blow me away. I didn't get super invested in the story or any of the characters or anything like that. I didn't do any of the side people either, which I think is the big thing. Maybe if I would have done the side people, but I kind of wanted to play like a, like kind of a Lone Ranger style guy. I guess we could do this, save a spot. So we didn't get real invested in any of the companion characters you could have, since my whole build was being around not being with anyone. I got like a bunch of charisma and a bunch of other bonuses from my perks from not being around people. I also think they have this interesting system where if something happens multiple times within a relatively short period of time that's negative, you basically can get like a phobia or something. I forget exactly what they call it. Most of them are phobias or something like that, but you basically get a negative bonuses in certain instances. But you get a perk point that you can use to get one of the perks. The problem is you don't really need it. It might be good early on. Like I took a couple of them where I get negative bonuses when I'm fighting certain enemies, because I fought so many of them for a perk. But that was just because I felt like I was so strong that I didn't, like, taking the disadvantage wouldn't matter really. And I was at a point where I really needed a capacity upgrade in my inventory, because managing everything was so annoying, because one set of heavy armor and like a couple guns basically was all you could carry. Like basically what you had equipped is all you could carry if you don't get an upgrade. And the only natural upgrades other than companion, since I wasn't using companions can hold stuff for you or give you a capacity upgrade. The only other one I could use was for certain armor, not all armor, only certain armor. You could add a backpack upgrade that would increase your carrying capacity to like 20 kilograms or whatever it was. So it would help out a decent amount, but it's still like annoying. So I think I took one of them so that I could make sure I could get the perk that gives you like 50 carrying capacity extra. And after that, I didn't have any problems. I literally never thought about it again after I got that perk. And then I was set for the rest of the game, so. And then the ending was just really uninspiring, I guess you could say. Like, the final level was kind of cool. It just felt like there could have been more. Like, all the recap that they do at the end about all the things that you did and how it changed the world, it felt like they could have let that more actively play out in your playthrough instead of finishing it where they did. Like, it just felt like they showed you a bunch of how your choices affected the world, or they told you instead of show you. There's 52. 3 more levels. Shouldn't be much longer now. God, this room gets so warm. Someone's dropping rune simmies over there. So I've started playing through God of War now. So I think I'm thinking about doing Thursday and Friday. I want to play it, but the problem is I don't have a capture card for it right now. That's the biggest thing. So I have a capture card, but it's old. Why are you cooking here anyway? Because it's just close to the GE and I can flip while doing it and stuff like that. And I'm on free to play, so I don't know where is a better place to cook in free to play. Like, if I was in members, I'd be at Birthrope or in Zaya or something like that, but I don't know in free to play. I don't know where's a good place that has a bank near it. So I'm just doing it here so I can flip and get my money, keep my money active during the whole time. So fair enough. Gonna say you'd burn a lot. I'd burn a lot comparative to where? What's level for Cooking Guild again, or is that members? No, I can get into the Cooking Guild, but the Cooking Guild, you can't bank in the Cooking Guild, so it's actually farther away in terms of a bank. I'm pretty sure I can get in. The Cooking Guild level isn't very high. I could get in when I was in my 40s, so I think it's like 40 or something like that is Cooking Guild. Yeah, so we're just doing this so we can get 55. We can do anchovy pizzas, which I think if they stay around the same margin, should be about a 50 to 60 GP margin per one, and you can't fail them, and it's cooking XP. So if we can do like 1,000 an hour, that's like, I don't know, 40, like, that's like 50 or 60K an hour and cooking XP. So it's not bad, and we can flip while doing it. There's a bank in the guild. Yes, there is, but the bank is for members only. That's the part that's members only. And if I was on members, like I said, I would just be in Zaya and using the Hosidius kitchen. I would just get Hosidius favor and use the Hosidius kitchen. And people buy burnt food, by the way. Yeah, I know, but you have to find them. I don't have time for that, dude. I'm just trying to get cooking levels. Yeah, no worries, man. Thanks for coming and hanging out today, by the way. Hope you're having a good Monday so far. And then on our side account, you can see down in the corner, down in the corner is actually my main account. It's members iron. We're 1777 total level right now. So coming along pretty well. We have a master clue. So that's what we're working on now, is getting 90 wood cutting so we can cut a redwood for a master clue. Doing blood, so meh. Ooh. I guess that's not too bad. Doing high level rune crafting is way better than low level rune crafting. It's still rune crafting, but you know. Much, much better. Yeah, so I need to get the capture card. I also need to verify I have an inline. I also think I need to get the chat link if I do the Elgato. If I don't do the Elgato, then I'm not sure what the best way of getting the sound setup correct is. It's AFK, so not bad, and 1 mil off 99. Congrats, dude. Shouldn't be too much longer now. What's the XP per hour there? Do you have it banked? I guess that's another important question. Do you have it all banked, or are you just mining, going up, and then... Parney, thank you so much for the follow, man. I really appreciate it. I appreciate it. I'm on iPad, by the way, so sometimes the app shuts a lot. That's fine. You're good, dude. Someone make a fire, please. I gotta organize my bank. I gotta reorganize my life. Yeah, I got it banked from 90, I think. Nice. Alright, we need to go bank over here. We're probably close to like 3K magic logs now. And we're not even halfway there, dude. This grind takes so long, especially with magic logs. Don't know why it's nice to watch bank organizing streams. Oh yeah, dude. A nice, good, like, organizational stream makes you feel good, man. This one, well, I haven't seriously played this account very much. Like, I played for a while, got a bond, did, like, a bunch of early quests to get my early levels up. Like my early combat levels up and stuff. And then Twisted League came out. We played my main account on Twisted League, so we didn't touch this account for like probably 2 or 3 months, and so now we're just working back to it. So I haven't even like considered like organizing or doing anything in terms of actually making this like a serious account until now. And now we're gonna make this a serious account, so we got to get that bond first, and we're gonna do some training, and then we'll do some better money makers. The good thing is, once we do hit members, I have like 3 or 4 mil in alks, so all I have to do is buy nature runes, get enough money to buy the nature runes I need, and then go do like agility or something while I alk. And we'll have enough for basically another bond. And then next time, I'm gonna bank like 5 mil in like alkables, but free to play alkables, like adamant plate bodies or something. That way, if we ever lapse again, we can just alk them, and then we'll be good to go. So, and then the plan is just to get this guy up high enough so we can start doing barrows. We're pretty close. Our magic level's pretty solid right now. I'd like to hit 70 magic, and then obviously I'd like to start hitting like 60s in melee stats, which I don't think will take very long. So and then once we can start doing barrows, we basically have a guaranteed way of continuing to make money going forward. Bonds cost so much, don't know why they went from 3 to 5+ mil. Well, they've actually gone down. Like when I did it before, they were close to 6 mil. I think I got my first bond for like 5.2. Now they're down to like 4.8 median, which means I could probably get it for like 4.2 mil or something like that. So so yeah, it's crazy. I think they're finally starting to come back down because free to play or mobile has been out for like what, a year or something now. So I think the influx of new players trying to seriously play is dying off now. People are kind of like, I've done it, I'm over it, and like either they're leaving the game or they're just not or they're at the point where they have enough continuous money that they can buy bonds easier. 3 mil is the best price. I think 3 to 4 mil is probably like healthy amount for bonds. What did he give me? He didn't give me anything? What the frick? Why are my random events not working? Do you not get random events? And I thought it was to do with bots. Yeah, that's true. Bots probably are a big factor. But that's just a factor into the demand, right? So there's more demand, and there's less bonds. So the more bots you take out, the less demand for bonds there's gonna be. But yeah, so I'll see today if I can, like, one day a capture card, and then I'll put that in and see if we can get a setup going so I can play God of War by the end of the week. And then we can play more PS4 games, which is nice because that's where I like to preferably play. I think we'll definitely be playing on the PC more than I used to, but certain games for sure, like God of War, obviously can't get on. And I just have like a lot of old games. I haven't seen Elgato for years. Really? It's still really popular. I mean, like every Stream Deck is, every popular one is pretty much Elgato. Elgato's like really solid. I know Aver Media and like there's some other brands. There's a new up and coming brand that's like pretty much brand new, and they do some cool things. And the only reason I'm even hesitant at all is because it's not actually because of the Elgato, it's because of the PS4, which I hope they'll fix in the PS5 is the audio output of the PS4 only goes to one location. So if you want to output to an HDMI for your stream purposes, but you also want to have headphones in, you have to do some fancy magic to get it to work. So that way I can hear it and you guys can hear it properly. which is why it requires the chat link, which is basically just like a splitter that Elgato sells that interfaces with their capture cards. And they're just the ones that I've done the most research in to make sure it would work. But if PS4 wasn't a bunch of idiots, we wouldn't have this problem in the first place. Alright, we're halfway done. Making good progress. Yeah, it's been about half an hour, so about what I thought. So I guess it'll probably take about 45 minutes in total to probably get ish. So, but yeah, once we get this 90 wood cutting done, we'll have access to redwoods, which I don't think redwoods are actually better than magics for the purposes of my iron. And I'm curious what this will get my fletching up to. My guess is it's going to be around 85 when I'm said and done. When are you going to make this members? Well, as soon as I have the money, basically. As soon as I have the money and we're ready to go questing and stuff. So my guess is probably by the end of the... My goal is to get this members ready by the end of the week. So... we're only 2 mil off of a bond right now, so I think I can get that within a few days, assuming I do, like, if we do it in the mornings, it'll be non-peak hours, assuming I put my offers in overnight, to ensure that we get, like, good price stuff and we're ready to go do, like, flipping and stuff in the morning. Speaking of which... So, and assuming we can get some good, like, bulk flips. That's the other thing, is bulk flipping doesn't seem nearly as good, and I don't know enough of the free-to-play items to know, like, what would be worth flipping. Maybe there's some gilded stuff I could flip, but it just seems super risky because I don't have a good, like, source of info to flip it. Use real money on the Iron Man? I do. And that's part of the goal for this account, is this is going to be, like, a fun, bossing, testing account. That will hopefully be able to pay for both of these, because if I'm able to get this to, like, Zulrah, even if I'm bad at Zulrah, it's gonna get me, like, what, still gonna get me 2.5 to 3 mil an hour. So it's like I do 4 hours of Zulrah on this account, so if I do 2 mornings of Zulrah on this account, I pay for both of these accounts for 14 days. You know, and that's just in the morning, not including other stuff I could be doing to make money. Or even barrows. Barrows, you know, I can do a mil an hour, basically. So it's like, in a few days I can do it. Use GE Tracker for flipping. Think that's the name. Yeah, the problem is it really doesn't give you a whole lot of useful information unless you pay for it. Which, I mean, of course, they need to make money too, but I'm just not willing to pay for that because I think flipping is a fun little extra game, but I'm not that good at it and I don't care about doing it that much. So I'm not going to spend that much. Like, it's not increasing my... I'm not going to do it enough that it's going to increase my money making in RuneScape at a high enough level that it's going to be worth paying for it, even if it is only like a couple bucks. So... Didn't know you have to pay for it? Yeah, you have to. You don't have to pay for it, but the scope in which it's useful is very limited if you don't. And also, like, you can integrate it into your account, so you can do, if there's something that doesn't have like a good, like, there's a lot of items, like low traded items, which are the ones that you're probably gonna get most of your profit on if you're like a high level flipper. Most of those aren't traded enough that they have a good sense of the value, right? So if you link your account and you start trading with it, it'll keep track of that and add that to the overall data to give you better sense of the margin that you can make off of it. Whereas I don't know if you can integrate it, or at least if you can, the amount of items it'll show you is limited. Someone's like dropping a bunch of money over here, man. I mean, not that much. They're dropping like 15k at a time in items, but still. What you doing after cooking again? We're doing more cooking. So we're gonna do, once we hit 55, I have 100 right now in my bank. I'm probably gonna buy more. We're gonna make anchovy pizzas because you can't burn them because they're already cooked. All you're doing is adding anchovies to a plain pizza. So as long as I don't eat them, there's 54. As long as I don't eat them, it's basically all profit. And there's about a 50 or 60 GP margin. And if we flip it and get a little bit higher margin, we might even be able to get a little bit more than that. And then we can make anchovy pizzas, get cooking XP, which will need 70 cooking for RFD at some point anyway, so, you know, and it'll be a decent profit. So just unlocking another money making method. That's all we're doing. Unlocking the money-making methods. And then once we're done, we'll just put in a bunch of offers to buy stuff. We'll probably get some ALKs. Anchovies is pretty AFK, but I can't do other stuff. So we might put some money towards ALKs. We might put some money towards like myth plate legs again. Maybe steel plate bodies again. Since those to get a full buy limit, it doesn't cost that much. And they can sit in the bank for a while, and we can do that whenever, and that'll be a good way to get a couple 100k an hour between all of that combined. So we have what, 121 more to go, 122 more to go to cook successfully, and we're done. So once we get bonded and we can make some money, we'll do some more fun things. So there's a lot on my Iron Man that I'm at the point where I can do. On the Iron Man, we have to finish Barrows. I think we only need one more piece, maybe two more pieces of Barrows items to complete the collection log. Unless Dragon Med is on the collection log, then we need that too, but I don't really care about that. We have finishing up base 70s for both Song of the Elves and for Dragon Slayer 2. Unlocking, doing Monkey Madness. Monkey Madness is a big one that I can do now, which I think is important to do because I want to continue to grind my Slayer up. That's going to be a big grind that we're working on. And being able to start working on demonic gorillas and getting Zenites is going to be big. While we're doing our Slayer, so there's quite a few things that we have laid out in front of us to do on this account once we get past this initial grind. And this initial grind is going to take a while though, because I think I'm only getting like 30 to 40k an hour, maybe even less than that, honestly, because I'm like not paying attention to it all the time. I'm nearly max, got buys, lead, and agility left. Oh, buyables. Okay, buyables. What counts as a buyable? I'm used to playing Iron Man, so nothing's buyable to me, so I don't know what, like, I'm semi-familiar with some of the main metas, but that's it. Yeah, that's the thing, too, is, once we finish this grind, we'll have a fletching grind to use all of it. Then we'll probably have to do some more rune crafting to do astrals. So that we can do the flax to bowstrings, so we can string all of them. Then we have the smithing grind to make mithril plate bodies, and then we'll take all of that and go do an agility grind, and then we'll alch all of that while we're doing that. That's kind of the leveling process that we're gonna go through. Autocorrect, yeah. Con crafting herb. Okay. Is that it? I guess that is it, right? Fletching's a buyable, I guess, too, though. Like, you just buy it and then sell it. That's pretty easy. Cooking. But I'm assuming you already have those done. Those are probably pretty easy to do outside of buying it. Oh, smithing, you just buy gold. That's even meta on Iron Man, too, so... $52 more. Look me up. I got you. I got you, fam. Is your name the same on RS? I assume. Or is it just Parney? I did Addy plates for Smith. Less loss. Oh, okay. Oh, then gold. Yeah, that makes sense. But you have to get to that point anyways, which is kind of hard. At least from my knowledge, my experience. Let's see. I don't see anything, man. I don't see it popping up down here. I don't know, man. I don't see it. Alright, we're almost there. Yep, right about 45 minutes. Perfect. And then we'll have to set up our shifts. Shift U's for the things so we don't eat them and waste a bunch of money. Because anchovies are stupid expensive for some reason. Spaces between each letter. Oh, it's actually like, I thought you were just doing that because your name gets like auto corrected or something. I got you, fam. I got you. Let's see. Dang, dude. Max combat. Jeez. The agile. The herb. Crafting is basically, it's almost there. You're about to finish rune crafting construction. Oh, dude, you'll be there in no time. That's wild, dude. Yeah, it makes me like, but doing this grind, I was like, oh, getting 99, like, I know it's a lot, but it's like, it can't be that bad. But then doing this wood cutting grind to 90, granted, I'm doing like the slowest method I could do, but I'm just like, oh my goodness. Imagine doing this to like 99. Because it's like, I'm going to have to keep doing this for, because magic logs are going to be the best ones. Doing daily battle staffs for crafting passive XP. Yeah, I need to get better about going and doing my dailies. I just like only have so much time to do stuff. So it's like taking the time to like go do all my dailies. Really, like if I do all my dailies in a farm run, like even if I don't do a full farm run, just like a most farm run or just like herbs or something, that's still like an hour of my time to do all of that when I only have like, you know, 2 to 3 hours in the mornings to play. So it's just like getting anything done is impossible if I do that. There's 55. Now we can do the anchovy pizzas. So let's do this. Let's sell these back. Those death runes aren't selling as quickly as I would like. All right. So now we do this. Now we do... How do I do I do shift control? How do I set up? I forget how to set this up. Let's see. I don't remember what it's called. What is it called? Oh my gosh. Menu entry swapper. This is what I'm looking for. Customizable shift click. Yes, that's what I want. So how do I do this? How do I customize the shift click? Change clicking on the menu, I think. Change clicking on the menu? Oh, is it up here? Oh, here it is. That's what it is. Use. There we go. Save. Oh, let's do it on both. Use. Save. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Now we're making anchovy pizzas. It's not a ton of XP, but it's something. There we go. We figured it out. Actual RS clicking menu bit. Yeah. Yep, we figured it out. It took us a few minutes, but, you know. Now we just have to remember to shift, so we don't eat it. Sweet. So now we can see how much we can output in like an hour's time. How long it takes us to do this. There we go. Now we're skilling. Now we're skilling, boys. Once those deaths buy, I can how much money do I have in the bank right now? I have a lot. I can, let's just put something in. Okay. What do we want to buy? That'll buy quick. These will probably buy. Not a great margin today, but you know. Oh, frick. Jeez. I forgot how expensive these guys are. There we go. There we go. Easy game. We'll let those buy, and then I think we might need to buy some more nature runes, but listen to RS music is nice. Everything's working. We're back on YouTube. We're not banned anymore. It's great. There we go. So, any plans to watch someone playing Ashihama? I gotta figure out who I'm gonna watch. When does it come out? It's Thursday during the update, so Thursday is the update for. Or did they say they're moving it forward? They said they might move it forward, right? But I don't think they've announced anything about moving it forward. So I like that they're doing all right. So let's do let's collect this. Let's sell these for 1 under. We'll just sell those back at the price I bought them. Easy. Alright. So hold on. Let's do anchovy. Not actually looked at it. Just want to max. Don't care about updates. Ah, gotcha. I didn't know if you're gonna watch someone from like a standpoint of a viewer standpoint. So what, 690? Oh, come on, man. That's not cool. Nah, dude, we can't sell it for that low. Because if we get 690, 700 is, I guess we could sell it for 690 if we really wanted to. Not ideal, but it is doable. Don't really watch big streamers. They're boring. Interesting. Why is that? I do agree. I do agree. I've come around on the idea that, like, don't get me wrong. I think being a successful streamer, like a high-level successful streamer, is challenging. Like, there's not many people who do it or can do it, right? But at the same standpoint, I think once you get to a certain level, it all just kind of oh, so you just don't like the content they're actually doing. Interesting. Well, a lot of people play hardcores, and that's like redoing a bunch of stuff, so I mean, there has been quite a few people who are doing the same kind of thing though, but there we go. There's the plate bodies. Need to buy some nature runes. Bodhi is the most boring? Interesting. I do think it's weird how, like, it is like there's a group of high level people who are doing like collection log stuff, and then there's the group who does hardcores. And that's pretty much it. And then there's the people who do the staking and stuff like that. Get some of our cash stack back while that's selling off, and then we can start seeing about buying more. Mammal I can stand because the way he is. What does that mean? What's the way he is that you like? Just that he's kind of like goofy, or what? Otoblock just needs a bullet? Jesus. Okay. I don't actually watch Otoblock. All the other people I do watch occasionally. But it just depends. I think, generally speaking, I don't love, like, I honestly go through phases of watching lots of Twitch people and then phases of not watching any at all. He's quirky, yeah. I can agree with that. So, but I kind of like everyone. I switch and watch everyone depending just on what they're doing and whatever. I enjoy the whole gambit. Hopefully our pizzas actually sell. Margin might not be as great as I hoped. They are faster to make, and I don't have to go anywhere. I always look for smaller streamers. Well, that's good. I mean, those people are needed. People who try to find smaller streamers and follow them and see what's up. So it's much appreciated here for sure. Granted, I can't say for today at least that the content's very exciting. So, you know. Hopefully we'll be done with this shortly. I'm also curious how long it's going to take for these pizzas to sell off. Because I don't want to get like 1,000 of them and then not sell. So, we're also sitting on those death runes, which kind of suck. They'll sell eventually, I just gotta be patient, but usually they're a quicker flip. We are early in the morning though, so. I need to figure out what's the time there. It is 7:45 currently. We stream first thing in the morning. Because then I have to go to work, unfortunately. So. So I gotta figure out. I don't know what's good to flip. What else is good to flip? Like, everything now has like a pretty close margin. So there's not a lot of good flipping to be had. And bulk items. So yeah, like we still have what, 1.7 million here, so we have in total a little over 2.5. So haven't gained a ton of money. No streams in the evening then? Not typically, unfortunately, because I try to spend time with the missus and gotta do like actual adult stuff at night. So sometimes we'll do it, but not often. And then I want to get back in the habit of just streaming whenever I do stuff. So I'm hoping on weekends we'll be back at it and I'll be back in a groove. So buying a bond as soon as you can. Yes, we're going to be buying a bond as soon as I get enough money to do it. That's why we did this method. I was hoping that these pizzas would sell off a little bit quicker. But we'll see. So yeah, basically everything we are doing right now is just to try and make some money, and find that's a high price. Okay, what's the low price? Oh, that's not very good. It might be a decent flip though. That's the only annoying part too, is we don't have that much freaking space. So I forget I don't have to right click anymore because I enabled that shift click. Yeah, so see, we have just over 3 mil in alkables right here, just laughing at us that we can't alk because you're not allowed to alk these as a non-member. So once we get a bond, we have like pretty close to another bond already in alkables. So that'll be nice. These dumb pizzas, dude. It was a scam all along. Instant money when you're members then? Yeah, that's the thing. Once I hit members, we'll basically have enough to basically get another bond if we need it. And getting money will come in so much quicker. Like, I don't think it'll take me very long to get stats for doing barrows, and once we do that, we can do barrows really quickly. I'm hoping I can do like get set base 70s for barrows so we can do the black salamander method and just do that and get just like straight cash basically the whole time. So how much longer are you gonna be on for today? Probably another half hour or so. Probably another 30 minutes or so. Usually try to leave here around 8:30 to get into work, so probably stay on till about 8:15. If anything would sell. So I am contemplating whether I should just like drop something from here. The problem is on my iron, I'm like so attached to everything. I don't want to like waste all of it because it's like I don't have that much money on my iron. And anything I would be willing to drop, like my extra barrows pieces, I can't use until I'm a member anyway, so it doesn't really matter. I guess we can, while this is going on, we can go try and do one of these quests to finish up. I have to finish up sheep shear and some other stuff. Tomorrow I'll give you the money you need for a bond if you pay me back when you alch the stuff if you want. Yeah, I mean, we'll see how close we get, but I'm not opposed to that if you're around. Let's pull up the wiki and go on an adventure. So which quest? I think we still haven't done sheep shear, so we can finish that up. I just need 20 balls of wool, which will take 2 seconds. Who do we turn it into? The one guy? Yeah. So let's do this. Go to Lumbee. Get some of this stuff done and out of the way. Should be on in the morning whenever I wake up. Sounds good, dude. No worries. I mean, like I said, I think I'll be doing some like AFK methods to make money throughout the day on mobile, probably. So we should have pretty close to the money pretty soon. Come on, dude, just cut the frickin' sheep. Yeah, that sounds good. Every little helps. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna be like, I'm trying to figure out I'm trying to think of like what I've done in the past for like AFK methods. I guess like smelting iron is probably one of the more AFK methods. And that's pretty good XP and money. Where are we at? I need 4 more. Are those the penguins? Stupid penguins. I just need 1 more. There we go. 1 more. Yeah, but when I've been doing good, like, I think by far the steel plate bodies and the myth plate legs, if they're not, the problem is a lot of people are doing them Not as much as like the jewelry method is completely dead. Basically, you basically can't do that anymore because it's almost constantly full. But not as many people do the other methods, the plate legs and the plate legs and the plate bodies, and those have really, really good margins on them. So those are probably my best money making methods. The problem is just sometimes they don't buy. Steel plate bodies usually do, but myth plate legs definitely are not always. Can get steel plate bodies from Wildly. Why they're hit and miss for early money. Yeah, that takes too long, and they take too long to respawn. So, who do I give this back to? I give this back to what's his nuts? Yeah, Fred. All right, cool. Yeah, so and the thing too is they aren't usually good. They don't sell very often, right? So people who get the plate bodies from the Wildy are looking for someone to sell to, and they got them for free, so they might sell them for kind of cheap. So if you do that, then you can buy them for a decent price and then sell them to the shop for like 300, 400 coin margin, which is nice. Oh, I should have brought Varrock Telly. Oh no, I have it because I have Fire Staff. Good. Good. I thought about it the whole time. Didn't forget. I'm back. That was weird. It took 19, and then once the quest completed, it took 1. Interesting. Okay, that one's done. We need to go to Karamja and buy some rum and do the rum quest. That shouldn't take. Can get steel. Yeah, okay. I was like, read that already. What do I need? I just need to go to Karamja. I need coins to get there and coins to get back, and then I just need to stash it, I'm pretty sure. Right? Alright. I should probably keep track of how much in a session I gain in terms of XP. I really haven't paid attention to it, but... Okay, we sold a bunch of the anchovy pizzas, so they just take some time. But I'm not going to want to do these on mobile just because I'll probably end up eating a bunch of them. Having the shift click is nice. Real nice. So if I finish up these, I'll be pretty close to like 100. I'll probably be right around like 95 or 92, somewhere around there. Yeah, sea shanty, our favorite. These are the jams right here. The sea shanty. What are these people doing? Oh, they're splashing. That's the new meta now, splashing seagulls. All right. I don't know how much the alcohol is, and then I have to pay to get back. Trade. Karamjarum. 30 coins. Okay, so that's the rest of my coins. I need to talk to this guy. Where is he at? Cool. So let's go. I don't remember how many bananas we need. It's either like 5 or 10, or maybe it is more than, maybe it's more than that. I don't know. I thought it was like 10. There's like 5 per tree basically, and you have to get 10 of them or something to fill it up. I'll just get a full inventory. It doesn't matter. I can't believe I didn't do this quest earlier. All right. Finish selling the anchovies. There we go. Perfect. Try to get all the free quests out of the way. Yeah. I mean, that's what I'm just doing. They're not like that good, so it doesn't really matter, but okay, my plate body's just bought 2. Okay, I think we're good to go. Perfect. Yeah, I got most of them done. I've been doing, like, I've focused predominantly when I got membership, doing a bunch of the like basic ones that give you, that open up stuff, that give you a bunch of XP, Grand Tree, Holy Grail, a lot of those. So Priest in Peril. Did we get the sea slugs done? No, that's another one that we should probably get done. Isn't there an apron right here? That, yeah, perfect. Take the apron right over here. And then we'll move on and get our rum. And then we can go back to Varrock and put some more offers in and then start selling our plate bodies. What does this guy have? Nothing that interesting. Job here? Give me the job. Did he hire me? Yeah, he hired me. Is it this crate that we search? There we go. What was that one? Why did it take so long to search it? What's in here? Raw chicken. Oh, interesting. I didn't know the rest of these were ever filled. Has a lot of cabbages in it. A lot of potatoes. Interesting. Nothing. Okay. So there's cabbages, potatoes, chickens. What's in here? Can we open this? Nothing. Okay. Seeing if I can find anything interesting to make some extra money. Who do I talk to again? Dude's like right over here. Womp, 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 womp. There he is. Can barely see him. He blends in, other than the pirate hat. Hello, matey. Where is it? I have the key. He has told me where the treasure is hidden. It's just upstairs. Blue Moon and Varrock. Perfect. Do you have to go back to him? I don't remember. God, agility is such crap. Oh, the sword shop. I wonder if I can buy swords and sell them at the shop. I wonder if that's something that would be a good money-making tool. Where's this chest at? It's in here, right? In this one? Or is it in this one? No, it's right here, right? Do we have to go to Fally now? Is that what it's saying? Visit the city in the White Knights, Port Ceremony. Oh yeah, you have to go to Fally, which we don't have the thing for. It's in the park in Fally. I forgot about that. The problem with all of these is they just give points. They don't give any good XP rewards. Is there speed running for like quests? I'm curious. There we go. Oh yeah, I was just gonna flip these, but I guess I would make more money selling them to the shop. All right. Let's go get water runes. I'd hate to play free to play. Oh yeah, free to play it's just so limited. Like, it's not bad, but it's just so limited. They've added a lot to it though, so it's much better for sure. Oh, do I need a spade? Frick. Is there a spade somewhere over here that I can pick up? There's gotta be, right? It's a garden. There's gotta be a spade that I can pick up somewhere over here, right? No? There's no spade? Why is it so scary in the garden? Why is the music so scary in the garden? Well, if you have money, it's still like money, there's not that much stuff you can do with money in free to play. Like, most of it's just fashionscape. Like, getting max gear in free to play, unless you go for Dragonstone, which is again just fashionscape in the garden shop, I think. It's okay. I have a spade right here. No big deal. No biggie. Why is the music so scary here? Like, why does he get so scary? Where is that? Where is it? Is it right here? It's like in this part. I forget where it's at. Oh, do I have to? What the frick? Oh, is he? Oh, is this part of the quest? Is this normal? I don't remember this. Or behind the construction person's door. Okay, that was it. Okay, perfect. Cool. Some cash. Alright. Let's go back. So now we can start doing some hopping and sell this. Yeah, so see, they sell for 1,200. We bought them for like whatever. Lol, delayed. Yeah, it was like dig. And then it was like, oh yeah, now you got it. Good. Yeah, this is by far the like quickest way to make money in free to play by a mile. So we're probably gonna sell this off. It looks like no one's doing these at first thing in the morning, so definitely at night I'm gonna put offers in for myth plate legs and steel plate bodies. So first thing in the morning, this is what we can do tomorrow, and hopefully we should have enough money to get pretty close at that point. Yeah, no one's even doing this right now, so yeah, so it's like even this one, which we bought for pretty high. Oh frick, I don't get why it doesn't skip over the frickin' 750 worlds. Just get 750, forehead. Easy. Ugh. Trade. Go. Yeah, I don't know why that dumb quest was delayed when it dug. I was like, oh, I must have it wrong. Nope, you have it right. Just doesn't like you. 5, 6. I always forget I don't need to right click anymore. It's also might be the fact that it's a weekday too, so maybe not as many people are doing this. How much you actually make profit wise selling to the shop? So I bought these for what? $9.35. $9.35 a piece, right? And when I sell 6, the last one I sold, it's $9.60 here. The last one I sold was $1,000. So I'm making between 70 and 270 per, so I'm probably making an average of like 120 or something a plate leg or a plate body. So I do, you know, 100 of these, over 100 of these, and I'm probably making 15k, and it takes like, I don't know, 15 minutes, assuming this isn't full, like assuming other people aren't doing it. You know, it takes a total of 15 minutes to sell all these off, maybe less. And technically buying them is 0 time, so it's like 15k in no time at all. So, and if I would have got them at a better price, because it looks like steel plate bodies have gone up in price over the last few days. Like when I was doing it a few days ago, I was getting them for like $8.50. So before, my margin was like almost another 100 on top of what I'm getting now. So I was probably making closer to like 20k per than when the plate bodies themselves were a little bit cheaper. So, and then plate legs, I think plate legs usually buy for around 1,200 and their out price is 1,500. And I think they buy at the store at even higher than their out price. Like, the only thing about this store, the starting price is the out price. But the plate leg store, the out price is like the 6th one you sell to it, or the 5th one you sell to it. So, where is he? He's in the corner. So you actually get even higher profits. I think you get the starting one you sell if no one else is doing it. You get, it's like 2,100. So you're the first one you sell, if no one else is doing it, you're making like 900 GP, and you can sell 5 of them before you hit like around out price, 5 or 6 of them. So that one you're making probably basically what, double the profit, maybe 3 times the profit. So that one you can do like 30-40k in like 15 minutes. The problem with that is just mithril plate legs are a little bit slow to sell, and like you can see someone's doing this with mithril plate bodies. The problem with those is you can't sell as many, or else it's just worse than alking. And then black is higher in price, so you have to do either steel, myth, or iron, and iron's just not that worth it, I don't think. So yeah, we're done with that. Made another 20k, probably 15k there. Didn't take very long at all. And then we're gonna go put in some buys for some more stuff, so we can do this again and make some more money. Definitely, since now that I just did that math too, I'm definitely gonna put buys in for mithril plate legs. I would do plate skirts too, but the problem is plate skirts don't buy really. So, but maybe we'll do it. Maybe we'll see if they buy. That one bought, so maybe we'll put in a buy for this too. Lowball them all. Oh yeah, no, I am. I'm checking the price, and I'm gonna low them, and then I'll let them sit in here today, and then when I come home, I'll probably do it, and then maybe I'll put another offer in. So yep, so we've got those sitting in there. That's another couple 100k. Hopefully these will eventually sell off. I'm sure they will. It's just taking some time. So but yeah, this is what, 2 mil in here. Once we get all this back, we should be at close to 3 mil or so. Best thing to do overnight. Yeah, that's what I'll do. So this will sit in here during the day, and then overnight we'll do it again. I'll try to do this money. So hopefully by tomorrow we'll be pretty close to 3.5 mil ish. So by the end of tomorrow, my guess is we'll be really close. We might even be able to put an offer in and hopefully get like a low price bond that someone's just trying to make a quick buck. So, and then we can finish off the last couple quests we have. So we have Prince Ali, which really isn't that bad because we can just buy all the items. This one I don't even think you need anything for, so that one will be really quick. Doric's quest is pretty quick too. I just think it's travel. So, and then we'll keep grinding on this. We're about halfway to 86, so we've got 5 more levels. I don't remember what 90 is in terms of, I think it's about 5.9 mil or something. So we've got 2.5 mil left to go, so we've got quite a ways to go on this one. So my guess is we'll get our new main account pretty far by the time we're done with this grind over here. So, but pretty good progress. Ended up the day with, we have 700k in the bank and another 2 mil here. So ended up getting like probably only about 100K or so today, but by once we get this done, which should be a lot more. So thanks for hanging out, Parney. I know you're on Twitch. I also stream to, I'm going to try keep going back to YouTube, which means no music for now. So we'll see how that goes. And then Mixer, D Live, and I'm on Twitter as well if you want to follow me in any of those places, or you prefer any of those places to Twitch. If not, then you're right where you need to be. Thank you so much, and we'll be back on tomorrow morning, first thing. So, see ya.